All right, we'll get rolling again. I'll make sure I have enough time to collect some feedback and have some dialogue here. You might feel a little warm, and that isn't just the amazing energy in the room. Air conditioning also an issue at the moment. So I guess they're working on the compressor. Maybe in an hour or so they get it fixed. So in the meantime, we'll just have to enjoy each other's company and soak it up. Yes, the owner agreed though. Those are challenges and the results. So there you go. Okay, so that was our view. Steve's throwing peanuts at us up here. Not sure it's a good thing or not. Literally the peanut gallery. That was kind of our view of where we're at with the strat plan right now. There's a lot more going on, obviously, behind it. There's work on how we prioritize. We heard about investment a couple of times. So what do we invest in some of these? Some of this has to get sharpened up. There's key results work going on behind this. All of that, so there's a lot more work happening. But I want to just pause and just soak up feedback you have. We've got folks in the room who I think are helping, hopefully take a few notes for us and listen to the feedback. Jesse will help you to facilitate some of this as well. But this is your time to share with us kind of what hit, what did not, what stood out, how'd you feel. Give us some input.
Question, maybe Jason, maybe a bigger question. Are we set on just moving America forward? You know, as you think of like our longer term vision, are we staying?
Not an ignorant question. In fact, we had that debate a little bit at EC as well. And we landed here pretty intentionally because we've talked about, we do some international work. It's all kind of U.S. kind of based work, is the right way to say that, I think. We're doing, it's either military base or it's U.S. embassy work overseas, things like that. Because most of our international work, it's not to say we won't have any international work. It's not to say we won't have work at some point in Canada or Mexico. We have had in the past. But it is to say that we believe there's a runway in America where this is the place to invest. And so we were intentional with it, saying this is the place we're going to put our dollars. You look at, others kind of out in the industry, they're actually peeling back investments internationally to put it all here. And we see the same thing. The next decade for sure is really great growth here. We want to be intentional with that. And I think it resonates too.
Yeah, I think it resonated to me because we're kind of saying we're an employee-owned American company. We can always modify that as we go forward, but I think with our competitors that are international, some of the ones that are larger than us, I actually think that's a good touch.
I can tell you, a number of times I've sat in a room with a business owner looking to sell their business. One of the reasons we are there is they know we're capable, we can care for their people, and we heard it last week from someone, Aaron, and you're American.
We're not French.
And they said it matters. It matters. So.
No, French.
Good question. Yeah.
I'll share. So a lot of I'll share my feedback on this slide specifically. It's really positive. I like passion. It really connected with me personally.
Okay.
Kind of getting ahead to the let's get to work slide where we talk a lot about the connected customer experience that really resonated with me. I think, candidly, our last strategic plan probably took us a little bit away from delivering the customer experience. So I think we can connect probably to that, and that's why we're here. That feels a little missing from here. The word experience. Because we talk a lot about, our vendors who take what's in the box and we take what's in the box. It's me we're selling experience. And that's my words. You guys can disagree. That feels missing here. You said at the beginning, and I was like, oh, I'm going to pick on it. But I didn't like the word results. Like to me, we say turn challenges into incredible experience or something like that. I don't know. That just feels a little lost in this sense.
That's good.
Yeah.
I like that. Sure. We talk about experience a lot, and we kind of translate that into compelling us people to choose us based on the experience we create. But we don't really bring that out a whole lot ahead of the day. So that's good. Good input. Nick, go ahead, sir.
I really like it, I like how you see it on a card like you were talking about, that's transferable. The one thing that I